好，欢迎再次来到 Parapet 4啊。Parapet 4是指的是它底部是四边形啊，四边形金豆荚4啊，所以我们是这么样命名啊，根据底部的形状啊来命名的啊。那这是最新的金豆荚4的设计哈。那我简单说一下哈，那有什么大的变化啊？主要是呢，这回我们改动了这个立柱啊，立柱呢原来是用的是角铁的啊，这回呢我们把它改做这样的槽状的方的哈，看大家可以拉近一点，这儿可以看见啊，就是说它是原来是角铁啊，现在是把它变成方的了啊，但是呢不是中空的哈，是就是不是那个是敞开的哈，这个 U 字形，看它这个能看出来吧？拉近这个能看到啊，大概是这么样一种情况啊，你看这个啊是把它。就是说是整体是来讲是正方形这个截面哈，但它是槽状的哈，这样的话呢比较好跟其他的配搭啊，像比较好跟那个像这个像这个边上哈，像边上这个是不是铁一个石。一个铁片哈，这个铁条了哈，铁条哈，那这个铁条它正好是能够嵌到里头啊，这个能够嵌在里头，所以这里也就是所有的这立柱全改了哈，这个长4根长的啊高的立柱和4根短的啊，就是这个位置上的立柱都改成。这个槽状的这种方槽吧，啊，应该叫什么方槽吧，啊，这个术语我中文不知道哈。那总之就是你一看就知道了，大概是这样一种形状啊。用这种形状来做呢，有很多的好处啊，很容易去跟其他的东西配搭啊，像这个地方啊，所以很清楚看见这个。这个浅绿色的这个支拉杆哈，这个支拉条呢，它直接就嵌在这里头啊，嵌在这里头，那也很容易就是说在这个里头呢，这个对吧，在这里头封住它，但是又留一个空间让它可以嵌入啊，然后用螺丝铆钉啊，所以是这么样一种情况啊，跟大家展示一下啊，这是最主要的一个变化啊，大概是这样的然后这上边呢还是用的是角铁，这个应该用的还是角铁这个用的是梯形铁啊，这个用的是梯形铁，我看一下这个下边可以看到。这用的是梯形铁。好，那我们会有2维图哈，告诉很清楚的展示这个尺寸啊，各个零件的部分的尺寸但是现在呢，就是跟大家简单说一下这个3维图的效果。这个边上呢，我们又做了个调整啊，还是把它变成方的啊。而且呢，在外边呢是这么样一种衔接啊，这样的话就看起来很漂亮啊，不是像以前是突出出来啊，这个对，这个就基本是跟它成一体的了啊，所以是这么样一个情况这是主要的情况哈，还有的呢，就除了把它变成。方的槽钢或者铝制的这种槽状的这种立柱结构呢，另外我们还做了什么呢？就是做了在长度上做了一种衔接因为太长那个太长 就比较难啊，在运输的情况下比较难，所以我们对它呢做了一个切割啊，在中间这个部位，下边是8，上面是8啊，总共这个立柱的16啊。然后呢，就在这个8个英尺8个英尺的一部分呢，也是很简单的一种结构啊，就是它每个这种做的时候呢，每个它都有一个这么样一个接口啊，就是在堵住它，这样的话呢，然后这两个有这里有2个洞啊，然后用螺丝一拧就行了啊。这样的话它就非常的坚固啊，用这种方式来把这种短的切割成短的，然后把它用这样衔接起来啊，大概是这么一个情况那这个地方也是同样的啊，那将来也会去解释为什么要在这个地方在8个 feet 这儿做这种切割是因为实际上这一层的架子大概这个架子也是在这个位置所以将来会跟那个架子有一个连接那这个也是同样的这个就是透过这个这个覆膜看不是太清楚，但是大概还能知道是什么情况。然后那这个地方呢，也就是下边是个8个英尺，然后上边呢它是这么样一种结构就是到了这个地方它拐一下，它制作的时候呢，就是把这种槽的这个方槽的这种铁呢，在中间做一个45度的切割，然后这2个围成这样一种形状大概是应该是135度吧围成这样一个形状那么这样的话就等于这是一体的这里有一个焊接了那么一体的所以这样的话就很容易去做这么样一种支撑这是这样一种支撑，然后呢，使得呢这个弧面它有一个终点这个这样就是让这个弧面有一个终点就很容易的去这样就是一个铁就是而且这种铁呢，这个铁也是做了一个调整，就是这个最外边的这个铁条这个部分呢，也是做了切割也是考虑到运输的太长不方便，我们也做了切割切割就是说在这里一段从这儿到底部的跟它相接的地方一段然后呢在上边又有一段上边呢实际上上边是2段上面是2段，因为这是最长的就是这个这个弧面的这种铁条是很长的了那这个我们也做了切割，也就是说整个实际上是整个这个弧面呢是切割成3段这里做一段切割，在这里又做一段切割所以这段切割的情况呢，这个就跟一样了，就是是镶嵌在这里，这个同样也是可以里边有一个衬条衬片是跟它焊接在一起，然后有2个螺丝孔所以一拧就可以了，就把它锁住它这个地方呢，它是采取了这么样一个弯曲在这个地方形成了这样一个弯曲，然后呢也是2个螺丝孔能看见螺丝孔跟这个立柱锁定在一起，是通过这样的方式，所以这样就比较容易这个呢就是这个跟以前一样，是这个直拉这个条呢，把它有一个角度弯曲，然后嵌着这个立柱和外边的铁条的中间这样的话呢就做了这么样的一种连接，然后顶部是采取这样的方式中间呢，我们中间这个立柱呢，我们把它改成一个方的空心的方铁那么然后呢，这个部分就把它进行一个弯曲，这个可能看不太清楚大概意思了，就是说 这样直过来，然后再弯曲啊，所以能看出来一点啊，就这么样一个弯曲弯下去，这样子等于形成一个钩子啊，这样的话直接就搭进去啊，搭进去，也或者是用螺丝啊，那么跟它这个空的方体呢，锁定，或者是上面可以再加一片铁啊，一片直接就扣上去啊，像个盖子一样，扣上去，然后在外边覆膜啊，大概是这样的情况。所以呢是这么样的情况哦，这是比较放大的情况啊，所以可以看见是它实际上是这个从上面看，它实际上是这个铁条往下弯打弯勾到里边去是形成这样，所以这个呢就比较好的这个比较容易的去跟做这样一种连接所以这是这次我们做的情况这个肥皂泡发生器呢没有什么太大的变化还是这样的形状，然后这个细节我们还没下一步会有这样的细节，大概是这么样一种情况就是，然后呢，这个中间这个部分呢，还有一种连接还是有一种连接，跟它这个中间的这个中空的这个方的这个有一种连接这个是用的这是T了T 也很容易跟它连接，所以呢是这么一个情况我们要跟大家说一下看其他就没有什么太大的变化其他没有什么太大的变化就是整个这样的设计的理念呢，就是让它比较好运输整个形成了一套的以后呢，非常容易运输尽量让它的长度最长的那个零件的尺寸呢不超过不至于太长，不超过14，比如说14英尺大概就是这样一个情况，加上这个洞这是为了让肥皂泡在下来以后它有一个流动有一个流动大概就是这样的情况这次就跟大家简单说一下就是采取这种结构所以可以看见是非常结实轻盈的一种结构，实际上就是一种好像帐篷结构是会有双模，还是会有双模的设计跟那个金巴是相似的只是这次要更简单一点，因为是现在只有4个部分了因为这个很明显是4个部分而且4个部分都是一样的除了这个进口这部分当然不一样因为这有个开口，这是比较特别，其他3个是完全一样的所以就比较很容易安装整体的这个设计是让任何人都可以很轻松的安装甚至老人也是可能安装的那么这样的话呢就比较便于普及大概就是这个情况。好，那这个视频就录到这里那么我们以后会继续跟大家更新我们的设计。好，我们下次再见。
And what we can do is just it's going to be cut into 2 pieces. So from right at the where they come up, and so they're going to fit into the channel, right? So they don't pass through the channel, and then we create so we're actually pull it back, so it doesn't even go through the channel. Of course, it just bends instead. So it'll be the thickness of the channel on each side 3/16. That we're taking away, and then we're going to bend them 90 degrees. Make a 90-degree like a hook, Yep, and that's going to come up into the channel. Going to nest into the channel. Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Make it 3 inches, maybe about 3 inches long. So we got that, and yes, it's the same up there, same same idea. Yeah, that'll be 6/16. It's gone. So this is more fabrication on the truss. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to move videos to Rumble.
Morning, Aubrey.
Good morning.
Morning. Yeah, trying to move
Oh, we
videos.
don't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I muted. I muted. I was trying to move videos to Rumble.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's a new platform. So
Okay.
yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Right. That is looks good. Looks good. Looks interesting. I wonder. Right. Now, one of those channels, so now we need a connection to our column, right? And one of those channels could extend, like let's say the bottom one. Let's say the bottom one, you see, because it can extend, right? It's not interfering with anything. So what if we push it down, you know, like extend it towards the column?
Extend the channel.
Yeah, extend the channel, because we're going to. I think we have to change, you know, a little bit here. We need a new connection, and I'm thinking about whether we use a channel for a column instead of the angle. You know, I mean the angle is not. You know, in some ways the angle is, you know, unusual, right? I mean to use an angle like that, it's a little bit. A channel is stronger than a L angle. So what if we just take that one, the bottom one, and extend it, push it through.
So we use the channel.
Just for
instead
now.
of the
Extrude it, you know, just lengthen it. Just extrude it and lengthen it in this direction. Because then what we can do is make a connection to it. You see, and that's an advantage of breaking the flat bar, right? Is that we push that member through. So we're gonna, you know, just extrude it, make it, extend it a longer, greater length, you know. The existing channel, right? We're not making a new piece or anything. It's just Okay.
And you can turn it.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. That's pretty much what I was thinking. Something like that. Yep. Yes, that's a way to do it, and that even could be fabricated like that as one piece and that would make quite a strong and simple column, a column with that arm, you know, with that.
Oh,
See,
you mean this is the
yeah, it could be
one piece?
Could be one piece welded. Yeah. Could be like we cut away the flanges and we bend it and weld it. You know, make it as a one piece thing. You know, that's like I said, more fabrication but more simplicity for the DIY.
Yeah.
This is for mass production. This is not to produce one, because this is a lot more work than our previous design, right? Our previous design is a simple design for DIY. Okay, well, in what I'm talking about here is, yeah, you're not doing it the way I would do it. Okay, so here's what I would do. I like the principle of what your idea there. So you just make one cutout 45 degrees to make a right angle bend. So you go back to the weld and do it a different way.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah, just with a V cut, right? You cut out 90 degrees and you can make the bend. You just cut away on both sides of the channel. So the upper channel and the lower channel, they both have a cutout that allows. So yeah, just do a straight line through there, and you get the cutout from each channel. And what we're doing is we don't cut the face of the channel. We just, yeah, so see, that's too deep. So we don't cut right to the back of the channel. We just cut to the front of the channel. You see, so that we can make a bend. We're keeping the back of the channel as, you know, in integrity, right? We're not breaking it. Yeah, we're not cutting all the way through the back face, right? The face of the channel. Just to the inside. See the cut? You did the cuts too deep. Move the 45-degree cut to the front side of the channel, not the back.
Front side.
Because only the flange we need to cut away, not the face of the channel. Just the flange of the channel is what we're cutting away, so that we can bend it. So the line simply stops before you get, yeah, see where it's good? You're missing the line for the inner face of the channel, because that's where the cut goes to and it stops, yeah. See?
This line?
Yeah, do it on the inside of the channel. Yeah, that's it, from the inside, a 45 degrees cut. And that'll take away enough from each, yeah, and then you see, so, and then the other one, and you see it can be one piece, right? That's cut away, bent, and then welded. So you do the cutaway of the arms there, of the flanges. Yep, that's the cutaway, and it's actually like this, you know. It's a 90-degree cutaway in the original work. Then you bend it, right? So the channel is straight. You do the cutaway, and then you bend it, and then you weld it. So this will be a one piece, right? There's not two pieces anymore. It's going to be a single piece that's you know, cut away and then bent. So what I'm saying is the face is continuous, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah, that's a real detail. People won't even see that, but we know, for fabrication purpose, parts, when you do the part drawing before the welding, is that this is a straight piece with a cutout, and then it's bent and welded. Yeah, so the back face are continuous there, no break. That's interesting. Yeah, see, this is the detail we can do, Corin, where we really see every part and can imagine the details, right, and get the details correct, so that when you go to fabricate, you're really just getting a result that is, completely predictable, reliable.
Wow, is Yang actually a human, or is it artificial intelligence? It's like it's so seamlessly responsive to your voice command.
I know. It's like I'm imagining drawing.
This is,
So fantastic.
I mean, it's so seamlessly like executes. Wow, it's like it's the machine's talking, like
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun working with Young. And
Young, yes, it's fascinating how quickly he translates the command into like an effect, I guess, an actual effect.
Yeah, and Young is an architect too.
Wow.
As we were working together more and more, he's like anticipating and getting a lot of contribution, so it even goes even quicker.
You don't even say, huh? What you say? What do you mean? Like, none of that. Like, just...
This is what I'm aiming for, and he's like, yeah.
Huh? What did you say? Speak Chinese. It's got you. All right. Well, I just thought I'd check in. It's always been quite hectic for me on my side of it, but at least I think we got the right flow now, without any friction in terms of the execution. So I appreciate the breakthrough of these drawings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it gives confidence for some that he can follow the drawings now in his own fabrication process when he is ready to kick in. So it's definitely beneficial on my side seeing that piece of the puzzle fall in line.
Mm.
And maybe have a chance we can regroup about it. Just see the rest of the rollout on the business side. But
yeah,
I appreciate the work that's been done to get these master drawings in place.
Yes.
All right.
This is replicable, and we can count on the results. And the beauty of this is now, is kind of a seamless learning and playing. So see, when we look at the top, let's look at the pyramid at the top here. At the top, that is the bubble box. And after we do this design session, we're going to be able to make this bubble box as a kit, right? That people can go seamlessly. They can build the top part with a short leg, and then they can build the tower, the shower. And so, step by step, playfully, with a minimum expenditure, people can learn about bubbles and have fun with bubbles, and then go right into the application of the bubble technology.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they can start with the bubble box at the top, then they build the tower, then they add the arches, the bow arches.
Yeah.
And all the while they're learning advanced concepts, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're really learning, significant technological advancements. You call these arches here, these arches are called a bow arch. Do you see why?
Like an arrow, bow and arrow.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That that vertical there, the channels are the arrow, and they work in compression. And the string, right? The string is the straight one.
Yeah.
And the flat bar that goes into the curvature, again, it's natural, right? We're flexing because the flat bar will flex. It'll take the shape naturally. So there's no problem. It's so simple, and all the materials are very inexpensive. So we're using the materials at its highest possible, outcome. It's like, and even these details I'm doing today, we can probably simplify them. This is like we're gonna have some reiteration, and we're gonna think about it and say, oh, we could make that even simpler. Let's do this, let's do that, let's try this, let's try that. So we can get a kind of tweaking the design, right, and getting it as simple and low cost as we can make it, so that everyone can do it. This is the kit, right? This is the DIY kit. It's 14 by 14 feet at the base there, and it's about 16 feet high. The columns, the columns at this design. Now the columns, for the tower, like for the shower, they don't need to be 16 feet. They could be 8 feet. Or they could be 6 feet, for kids, right? Be 6 feet, sure. So, that's how we could go into this step by step, and people would be able to explore, have fun, and then apply their knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, so bubble fun
All right.
should be doable, right? We should have lots of people saying, yeah, I'll buy the kit, I'll get the kit. Someone's going to be able to fabricate the kit, and we'll see if they can fabricate locally. And if not, they can just order one. Now, see the top of that column? That's a work of art. How it's going together, all the flat bar and the assembly. Oh, I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. So there are two boreholes, and
Yeah.
maybe there are two.
Yeah, yeah. It's really great. It's very good consumer product. It's easy to put together. It's not challenging. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. And see, it's going to be a very rigid table when you put it together, and then all you need to do is put a cover over it and put the bubble machine in, and you've got a bubble box. And you put a short leg, right? So our leg there, instead of being a column, right, it's just going to be a leg of the bubble box.
Yeah.
And see the bolts that go into the channel, and the head of the bolt is inside the channel, and the nuts are here on the outside, right? Easy to tighten them up, easy to assemble.
Maybe the
But
top.
the head of the bolt on the top of the flat bar needs to go into the channel.
Top one.
So we can have a nice smooth, so we need to retain the smoothness of the top
Surface.
side of the flat bar. Okay, so that's a full size bubble box. Every piece is useful for the next step. You can do a bubble shower. You can start with one bubble machine, then you do two if you want. Especially if you're going to do a Pyrapod. If you're actually going to do the Pyrapod 4, you could get both bubble machines, or you could get one. You can still, play around with the bubbles with one machine.
Yeah. Ah, nice.
This is a consumer kit. I really think so. I can imagine myself,
Yeah.
hiring a contractor and say, I want to put this up in my backyard. And
Yeah.
I can see it, being done easily. Well, I think that's enough for today, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. Wonderful.
So this part is the core,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
So there's going to be a little bit of difference,
It's,
maybe how we put in the bubble box and so on with this frame, right? So now we adapt our concept of bubble box to working with this frame,
Mm.
the housing, especially the housing of the bubble box.
Yeah.
so when we delete this part,
Mm-hmm.
that's the bubble
Yep.
shower.
There's the shower. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with short legs.
Short legs. There's bubble box.
Yeah. And look,
Yeah,
half of the long column,
Yeah.
half of the column is the bubble shower, 8 feet high.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you
well, yeah.
just add and then you just go higher when you do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There might even be like a small tent. Can you see where we break it at the 8 foot? Imagine putting a ground level at 8 feet and still use the upper Pyrapod components. You get a smaller tent.
Yeah.
See, if you put a grade at 8 feet, a plane.
yeah, like here.
Yeah, like there, right? That's a small tent. And it doesn't need to go like so. It's just the upper part of the arch. It's not the whole arch. Just the upper part of the arch. And
Yeah,
again,
from here.
you use the parts above that point, but the parts below can be added when you want to. So we have another product, which is a tent that's 8 foot high, not 16, 8 foot. See, a tiny tent,
Yeah.
a tiny
And
tent,
then-
right?
Yeah.
I like it.
Wow. This is.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Like a mushroom. A mushroom.
I see something here that's quite significant.
Oh yeah. Got the.
Yeah. We can do that. We can make for children. We can make them a little bubble,
Little
right?
bubble, bubble.
With no lift, with no complication.
Yeah.
You can play inside it. You can grow food inside it. You can just have fun.
Yeah.
And the bubbles, of course, are contained.
Yeah.
In a wall cavity.
Yeah.
So that would be the next step to experience getting bubbles into a wall cavity,
Yeah.
right? A roof cavity.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's just beautiful. It's a mushroom.
Mushroom. Yeah.
Right, it is a mushroom.
Yeah. Mushroom.
This is the beauty of the sacred geometry, right?
Yeah.
Of what we're working with it. It's automatically, it seems to reveal,
Yeah.
more and more of its potentials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, Young. This is like a whole new series of products. We got the bubble box. We got the bubble tent, the mushroom tent.
Yeah,
We've got the bubble shower, right? Bubble shower,
Yeah.
and then we've got the full size Pyrapod 4.
That's right. Yeah.
And when we invite people to bubble fun,
Yeah.
they can go all the way through that progression
Yeah.
and have a lot of fun, learn a lot, and grow food, and
Yeah.
learn about the solar aspect, right? Because
Yeah.
the children are playing in that tent in the hot, summer.
Yeah.
It'll be nice and cool
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah. Nice and
be
cool.
like a little igloo, They
Yeah.
can go and
Yeah.
Or in the winter, they go out there and say, "Oh, I'm in my little play bubble
Yeah.
mushroom,"
Yeah.
and it'll be fun and interesting and active, right? Sort of activity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good for them.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, yeah, we can go all the way. We can look at what we have interior when we cut it at the mushroom tent size. You see, it's so integrated, right? All the
Yeah.
products are totally integrated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
From a small thing you can do in a classroom to a full size building in the schoolyard.
Yeah.
So this is the one to talk with the school about.
Yeah.
Playful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I tell you, I am so happy.
Yeah.
This is a Christmas gift to the world.
Yes.
And the structure is better.
The
Yeah.
structure is so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Simple, elegant.
Wow. Yeah, we definitely got something here.